last stream we beat the dragon. This stream we're making our town look nice. Our little town city ship. Um, yes. And then eventually we're going to start plotting our inventories and making them look a little bit better. Now, there is one thing I have been meaning to do actually, and that is to get my hands, or to see if I can get my hands on, see if it's possible for me to get my hands on, well, first off, upgrade my elytra. That's the most important thing. The second most important thing would probably be to get my hands on an unbreaking book, because unbreaking is going to be a big game changer in the future. I mean, it's pretty... Well, unbreaking. Okay, you know what? No, I have it all. I have it on all my armor. That's probably the only reason why I accepted this suit of armor. But yeah, we need a mending villager and we need unbreaking. So once we have unbreaking, we can continue with the terraforming. Now it should be okay. So like as far as our base goes now, we should be okay for a little longer, but yeah, we do still need to make the place look a little bit nicer. While I'm here, actually, just feed all these cows. Also, these farms are probably gonna go. Yo. Hello. What is... Sam, you've got to be rage baiting at this point. There's no way you have a problem with Faithful. There's absolutely no way you genuinely have a problem with, like, the most downloaded Minecraft texture pack. Me when I'm in a shitty rage bait competition and my opponent is Sam. What do you mean, look at that totem? It's how they look in Minecraft. Yeah, I'm using Faithful. Come on, what's... Composter. Cap. There's no way you are unironically like a Mojang texture pack loyalist. You've got to be engagement farming. I refuse to believe people genuinely believe that. Nah, Faithful is soulful and impassioned. Modern Minecraft textures are, I mean, kinda lame. Yeah, except what... I don't know why you're such a big hater when it comes to Faithful. I don't know if like Ant Venom molested you when you were a kid. He's a Minecraft YouTuber, so it wouldn't surprise me. But you just... I feel like sometimes you just hate for the love of the game. There's no like substance behind your hating. There's no like... There's no like deeper meaning behind the hatred. It's just hate. Faithful is soulful and impassioned. I mean, if you have a problem with scat texture packs, then you should have a problem with vanilla Minecraft textures. Nope. Why is this guy so dedicated to the idea of having a job I don't want to give him? I don't agree with you, so I'm gonna accuse you of being a hater. I'm gonna accuse you of being a paid shill for Israel. I'm going to what else? What else is in the modern argument playbook? I'm going to call you deluded. That's always a good one. Your Honor, you wasn't even there. You weren't even there in Mojang Studios. Stop this guy from getting a job. No, no. If you dislike Faithful, you're pro-Israel. You're a pro-Israel right-wing chud. Faithful is goated. How is he still? Okay, do I need to get rid of his job block and then? Okay. And fuck, how do I do this? So he has no access to the barrel here. That means he probably can't become a... What? How does he know? How does he know that? How does he know there's a barrel behind this? He just like magnetically sensed job blocks. How? How did you know that was there? Okay, fuck it. He gets to be my fish. He gets to be my fish guy. Right, unbreaking book. Where are my slaves? What are the unemployed villagers? Oh yeah, job cap. Do I need to make more beds? Ah, shit, I gotta make more beds. Actually, what I really should be making is a creeper farm. This is... I mean, we need more sugarcane. Well, we'll need more sugarcane eventually, but I need a creeper farm, like, now. Shit, I don't think we have enough of any one block type to make like a full farm out of it in the sky. Well, fuck it. I guess it's time to go pick a place and make a quarry. Do I have any fireworks left? Nope. not a 1. Okay, what I do have is a swamp village map, which could be useful, because the swamp village shows me the location of a witch hut. And if the witch hut is not too far away... It's just a regular map. If the witch hut is not too far away... Oh, that's a very small dot. Oh, that's... Shit, we're closer to the woodland mansion. Okay. Okay, so hear me out. This is my logic. If I make a general purpose mob farm, I stand to get gunpowder, which is the most important one for me right now. Gunpowder, bones, arrows, spider eye, string, rotten flesh, and maybe the occasional armor drop. That's about it. If I can go all the way to the swamp, find out where it is, come back with the cords, make a portal, build a very beginner level witch farm. I can start farming redstone, I can start farming glowstone, I can start farming glass bottles, sticks, sugar, gunpowder, and I think spider eyes as well. So it's two things. There's two ways of me getting gunpowder. I could also make a gas farm, I guess, but I'm sitting here rubbing my chin. Yeah, no, do we not have any gunpowder? Okay. Let's instead think about what building blocks we have. So we've got a bunch of dirt. We have very little cobblestone. A little bit more dirt. Tiny amount of basalt. Tiny amount of deep slate. Well, actually, we probably have quite a bit of deep slate, but it's not something I would immediately use. Okay, that's actually a lot of basalt. We're gonna just smelt all the basalt and see if we can... smooth basalt feels like a terrible farm to build a terrible block to build a whole farm out of, I think. And I don't want to build it out of something ugly like netherrack. Actually, hold the phone. We may have enough deep slate for this. And I don't, yeah, I don't want to have to make smooth basalt. You know what? Fuck it. Where are we gonna build the farm? Deep slate brick. 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 Okay. So where's a natural-ish place to put a farm? It needs to be somewhere far from land. So... I mean, maybe in the bay? Hold on. Escape, options, video settings, render distance, 6 chunks. Okay. I need to build until I can't see... Oh, I need to build this thing until I can't see land anymore. Which axis should I go out from? I think this axis would work. Like just this very corner. That way. Hold on. Wait a second. Am I doing the math right? 6 chunks. Oh, hold on. 6 times 16, because that's how long a chunk is. Should be 128 blocks. Give me a sec. 6. Wait, no. 6 times 16 is 96. Okay. So in theory, I could do 96, but it's actually a 128 block sphere around the player where it cannot spawn. So I should actually have my render distance on 8 chunks, and then I should go high enough that I can't see the ocean anymore. Or, failing that, if I'm doing stuff with the ocean, what I should be doing is lighting up the floor with either glowstone, sea pickles, whatever else comes to mind. Yeah, just making sure no drown can spawn is going to be my #1 concern. I'm worried oh shit, there's more land. That's stuff I can destroy. I can probably destroy / spawn proof that. And if I'm gonna be going up, okay, you know what? This is just about perfect. Okay. So this is the middle, and then this one will be a down elevator. I forgot to bring shit. I forgot to bring everything else. This one will be the up elevator, so we'll put like soul sand here, and then we'll put kelp all the way along the bottom. After the kelp. And from here, we probably want to be about 2 stacks of blocks above sea level. So wait, shit, no, I should be using the actual blocks for this. My bad. So this, I'm just going to make this one the way up. And then if we want to make sure that the 128 spawning sphere around the player is completely covered, we should go at least 128 blocks up. I slept recently. Nice. Okay. So 128 on each side. I should probably fill up the middle with water blocks if I can. This is the right level. Okay, this, and then 1, 2, 3. No, it's actually this block. here. Jump off here. Is there a creeper here I can kill? Nope. Guess I'm taking the normal way up. Actually... Hold on, I need 2 stacks of kelp. I need 2 stacks of kelp, I need soul sand, I need, 2 stacks of kelp, soul sand, probably 2 buckets. Yeah, that's pretty much it. Wait a second. No, hold on. I'm also gonna need more deep slate, but that will... That can wait. Although I will probably need quite a few blocks to make the whole thing look aesthetic. I'll probably need to look... Okay, so assuming this is something I use like long term, I'm probably gonna make it look like some just tower rising out of the sea. Assuming this does become one of those hardcore worlds that lasts like 2,000, 5,000, 10,000, 100,000 days. I don't even know if anyone has a 100,000 day hardcore world. I'm not sure how much time that translates to. Well, a 72,000 day world would be roughly 3 years of non-stop Minecraft playtime, so that's... Wow. Wow, that's a big number. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 place. This is in line with that, yeah. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 place. 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 Okay. Did not anticipate the one shot. Are there nearby creepers I can kill? It's not. It'd be easy to get on top of the farm if I had, you know, 1 or 2 different... Oh, level 30 again. If I had 1 or 2, if I had 1 or 2 firework rockets. Feels good being hard to kill. Oh, there he is. My favorite guy. My favorite little guy. That's a lot of creepers to kill to not get any via looting 3 sword. Something weird's going on. Never mind. Damn, that's a lot of them. did I kill that other creeper? Did I get... Okay, I must have gotten the drops. Still one more creeper there. But yeah, this is definitely going to be a lot better in the form of a farm. But yeah, I can get started. I need campfires, I need soul campfires, I'm gonna need a big catchment dish. Probably one of those repeater powered farms that will like toggle on, toggle off. Oh, sugar. Okay, I'm going to just put a bunch of that stuff in there. Grab this. All I really need are 2 buckets. I don't think you need more than that. I will, however, need soul sand. And quite a bit of it, because soul sand, soul campfires... Okay. I have no idea where my soul sand is. We need to do a chest organization day. If we even have soul sand anymore. Oh right, we put it all over there. We planted it all. Okay, let's go harvest and then let's see. This is the only full-grown one, I think. Actually, wait. I'm gonna need 9 soul sand for the soul campfires plus an additional 1, so I'm just gonna take... Oh, you know what? It's like destiny. I had the perfect amount. So 1 soul sand for the bubble vader, 9 soul sand for the catch and kill area. Makes perfect sense. Okay. Planks. I'm going to need these, and I'm going to need... Oh, you know what? I also have the perfect amount of coal. It's like destiny wanted this to happen. That's 5 of them. I am guessing I need more... You know, I definitely need more trees. Good thing we're in a town that I want to get rid of. Now my gear's basically fully enchanted, so I don't need to do any enchants right now. Oops. Actually, you know what? If I tore down the village, I might just have enough cobblestone. But I'm thinking it's probably going to end up being a build made out of deep slate. I might even make it like an Eye of Sauron if I live long enough. That's great. We got all 9. Paper, not here. Here's an idea. I could move the paper production to the area underneath that when I eventually have that thing built up. It would be pretty nice. Although I may be short on deep slate now, which is crazy. Okay, so this is definitely going to be a 2-tiered system. I think one tier is going to be a big storage and entrapment area, and the other is just going to be a big just going to be the mob spawning platform itself. I think that's the way to go about this that makes the most sense. Okay. 1, 2, 3 between the blocks. Okay. Actually, shit, hold on. 2. I don't think I'm even gonna have enough blocks to build the bubble vader. Oh, we can go mine stone, or we can go mine deep slate, but may need to do a little bit of mining. Just the tiniest little bit of mining. Alternatively, we find an ancient city and start tearing it apart. But that one seems like it makes less sense than the other plans I've had. Although I haven't finished building the mineshaft. It's weird that I didn't get a mineshaft to diamond level and start work on it. Oh. Hey, you can see the golems dying from here. That's cool. And my wall looks kind of rounded. It may be the drop in height. Oh man, there are also a lot of squids here. Maybe if I just make a bunch of... Maybe if I made a couple of sections of just soul sand or magma blocks, pulling them right down to their death, that would be pretty handy. I could just AFK farm Squid Ink. It's a passive mob farm, it's a hostile mob farm, and at some point in its level, it's going to be a paper farm. Actually, if we're doing that, we may as well just put all of our farms in like a giant skyscraper. Actually, now I'm tempted to build like a giant evil-looking skyscraper that overlooks, you know, my place of residence. It'd basically be a salmon, cod, squid ink, and potentially glow squid farm if I built it at the right level. What now? Well, I mean, I know what we need to do now. We need to go down and get like a 5, 10, 20, a lot of stacks of, many stacks of deep slate. And potentially finish building the rest of the mine shaft to the right Y level for diamonds, because we're not even in the negatives yet. Now we're in the negatives. Damn. Isn't it crazy that I beat the dragon before? You know what? I don't think I mined a single diamond ore. Hold on. Yeah, there's a whole list of things that I haven't mined yet. And I think diamond ore is somewhere on the list. Like it's, oh my god, I haven't even picked up a piece of diamond ore. Isn't that crazy? And then once we hit the diamond level, well, actually no. If we wanted to do like a tunnel bore, first we need, oh wait, you know what? Actually, I was gonna say first we need slime, and then I stopped and I was like, no, we've hit up a trial chamber. I have plenty of slime. But in addition to that, what I would need is a coral fan, which we haven't found a wall motion yet. In addition to the coral fan, we would need... Actually, no, the coral fan is the #1 lifting agent. We could set up a... We could set up a tunnel bore quite easily with what we have now, honestly. 2, 3, place. 1, 2, 3, place. Why didn't I think of that? Tunnel bore would make getting enough deep slate for all of this so easy. So much easier than mining it by hand or building a giant quarry. Although, having like a bit of, like having the walls form an unofficial extension into like a quarry section, and then putting all the masons to live there, like the masons, the toolsmiths, that segment of the village, that would be pretty cool design-wise. Okay, so it's connected to the other cave system we've been through, I think. It's definitely connected to the trial chamber, right? We've definitely been in this room before. Yay, free bread. All it took was like 15 arrows in my body. Got him. Yay, baked potato. You know what, forget it. Forget it. Forget it, we don't need either of these trial rewards. Okay, I need to use the bathroom real quick. I'll be right back. Alright, gents, we're back. Let me hop back on my phone so I can see the stream replay. Oh shit! Hey. Gonna go mine my first diamonds. Damn, we up 18. Okay. But yeah, I think that was actually the first times I've mined diamond. Well, that's the first diamond I've ever mined. Yeah, 6 diamond ore. I gotta dump a bunch of this upstairs, and then afterwards I'm coming back down to grab more. I'm gonna keep the Swamp Explorer map. I'm interested in the future that interested in the future project of building a witch farm. Might be maybe a bit inconvenient now, but one day, one day, one day you may. Oh, why level are we at? Okay, I'm kind of close. We're kind of partway there. I used to be worried whenever night would fall in my world. I'd be worried I'd come back out and see zombies have eaten all my villagers. Now that I have a wall, though. Now that I have a defensible wall and like 16 golems in the village. Never need to worry about that shit again. Feels so relieving. Oh shit, zombie villager. I wish I had the bullets to cure. Wait, hold on. I mean, I could cure him. Honestly, I could cure most of them. Damn, there's a huge cave network. Also, it's got like two geodes in it, which is pretty cool. Might be worth making a geode farm out of, at the very least. Oh, diamonds here, right? Yep. Yeah, we'll come back here later, or at some indistinct point in the future. But we will come back. Actually, I think it may be a necessity. Who knows how much of this deep slate we're gonna need. And of course, there will, if we need like 50,000 deep slate, it'll probably be obtained via a bombing machine. But this is still a pretty valid way to get deep slate. At least when we're not talking about like, you know, crazy obscene amounts. I love how I've somehow ended up in like a giant sleeping huddle with all the villagers. Okay, that might be enough for a little bit more. Actually, probably not that much more. Let me go back to my chests and see what I can wrangle up. I just dump all my blackstone into like one of the nearby chests so I could have more inventory space. I'm not sure if that's something I did or if I'm just going insane because my chest. Yeah. Yeah, I'm going insane. My storage solutions are too bad. Oh well. At least now that I'm here a little more, my iron. Wow! Big amount. Okay. Put that down there. And be ready to swim up as fast as we can whenever the water hits us. It may take a while. Nope. Never mind, I can see the water coming. Shit, I gotta swim. I don't know why I just took a deep breath in real life like I was about to jump into a swimming pool. Oh god, swimming down to it was half my bar. I'm 14 blocks from the surface. I have enough faith to just face tank all the drowning. That I'm 2 blocks short? Okay, well, that is a problem, but... I mean, I could have worse problems. Width, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay. This still feels a little bit small. I'm gonna compare it to the one I have in my other Forever World that I played for a while. But basically, I went way too big on the house. Is the first thing I notice whenever I log in. I'm like, yeah, never in my entire life am I gonna be able to fill this thing up. Never in my life am I gonna adequately fill this house. Even if I make like an entire pumpkin room, if I make an entire melon room. Okay, and pumpkins are part of the build. The build is actually a gradient. Okay, yeah, so that is the farm I did. That's my farm. And the build is actually a gradient of honeycomb, pumpkin, um, shroom lights, yellow terracotta, yellow glaze, and then it gradients out to white at the top. So, this is the farm I have built. And it's not even that grandiose, honestly. If we're being so for real right now, it's not even that big of a farm. It's just, my god axe is only fortune 2. But basically, like, it's this, and it takes me down to here, where there's a sorting system. Arrows, rock flesh, string, and then spider eyes. Oh wait, oh, it doesn't make spider eyes because I don't kill them. I'm gonna have to amend that. And there's gunpowder. Right. Okay. Sticks. I forgot to set the filters. This is actually gunpowder, redstone. This is rock flesh, bottles. Yeah, a bunch of overflow. This is iron. This is also gunpowder. But basically, there is a catchment level here, and if you go up, you get to here, and then if you walk up there, that's my AFK spot directly above it, and unrelated, but that's what my that's what my house looks like, because I went really, really overboard with the base design. I'm not gonna lie, I went way, way overboard on this. But yeah, I mean, you can see there's build similarities, right? Like when you look at the house, the individual members, they're made of these like arch tops, arch bottoms. You can tell like, yeah, this guy's build style hasn't changed that much. And then it's all like it's all cobblestone up here because I ran out of minerals, or I ran out of patience to smelt more stone brick. But yeah, it's this one is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I want to say 11 layers. Yeah, it's 11 layered. The one I'm building in hardcore doesn't... Well, actually, it should be quite a good one, honestly. And I'm just gonna see when I go up 128 blocks, what level I'm on. Because this one's way high. Oh, this one is actually way lower in the world than the other one. I know I only need to be about 128 blocks above the catchment area itself, but I've already gotten 128 above sea level, which is 64 plus 128 is equal to... Carry the 2, comes 130, 194 should be the right Y level, and this is 292. But fortunately, the worlds actually go way higher. Although I logged back in a cloud bank. Okay, anyways, I am going to going to make this all about 3 blocks wider. Well, 3 blocks cumulative. 3 blocks on every side. So we will have a nice sorting area. We'll have a very compact sorting area. It won't go super overboard. And everything that does not fit into a double chest, like if we exceed what like 3 double chests of an okay, if the amount of item we have of an item, if the amount of a certain item that we have exceeds a double chest, we are just going to dump the excess. There's no need to like make shulker box loaders, and there's no need to make like crazy farms. Cause I mean, the reason that farm has a oh god damn, I'm already out. The reason that farm has so much excess is I'm nervous about hitting that one. The reason that farm has so much excess is because we actually used it to make a shroomlight farm, and the shroomlight farm is quite frankly insane. Now I could see a universe in which we make a wither skeleton farm. We put the bones, we filter out the bones, put them in an autocrafter to make a bone meal, take the bone meal, put it in a second autocrafter, have it produce bone blocks, and we store the bone blocks in a double chest or in the form of a shulker box loader. But at this stage in the game, it makes absolutely no sense to do it with just like random mob loot. Okay, we will get enough bones, we will get enough rotten flesh to trade. String, always useful for spawn proofing. Spider eyes, we can always find a use for them. We're not losing out. Although we may end up with more, you know what, no. Excess gunpowder just means the more gunpowder I make in excess of what I need, just means less time I need to spend worrying about when I need to make more fireworks. It's perfectly fair. How much has this thing made while I was away? Oh, it's not that bad. Okay, the farm's okay when I just leave it to run by itself, you know? We should start building up a surplus of emeralds because they're going to start going as soon as it becomes necessary for me to start turning the emeralds we have into like bricks and other build resources. Although it might be worth considering getting a tree farm, like honestly. I won't go super overboard. I just go outside the walls, build like a super bare bones minimalist tree farm. But it would not be out of the question. Okay, first things first. 9 chests, and then 9 hoppers. Alternatively, we just start planting 4x4 trees. We find an area that we don't think we need for aesthetics, cover it in dirt that we are willing to get rid of, and then just start planting a bunch of 4x4 trees, which honestly would not be that bad of an idea. Hold on. I could just start planting them like right here. And that would be wood taken care of for a little while. At least enough wood to make chests, enough wood to make, Actually, I do foresee us needing quite a few hoppers for this farm. Quite a few hoppers indeed. shit, we're also gonna need a lot of buckets, a lot of dispensers, a lot of observers, scaffolding. Oh, scaffolding is gonna be difficult. We haven't found bamboo yet. Hmm. Oh yeah, this might be hard. This might be hard. This iron farm, for some reason, the iron farm's just gone like sicko mode recently. Like the output is insane. I feel like a beacon would make this all go by infinitely faster, I don't know. Beacon's expensive. There was something I should have made. I should have made gates, because that would have been an easy way to keep the water in. Okay, no problem though. There's a bunch of trees all over this forest. And eventually the forest is going to be gone. Like, my need to have more and more wood products is going to ensure that the forest goes. But I can always, like, rewild it, right? It's not like... Oh, it's just a free cat there. It's not like extinction is forever. You know, there was a whole Nigel Marven series about him. There was a whole Nigel Marven documentary about him going back in time and stealing dinosaurs. It's a totally real documentary, you guys. I promise. What have I ever lied to my followers? Okay, that should be enough. I'll just keep these in wood form so I can make like trapdoors and stuff for like the plunge. I'll tell you guys what I mean in like a moment. Okay. So... when we get up here, it's 1, 2, 3. Okay. Oh, I didn't bring more. Well, that's disappointing, but yeah, it's 3 blocks this way. I open them. I walk through. Like that. And I get rocketed up. Stream update, please. As in, like, what have you missed? You haven't missed a lot. I started work on the mob spawner. And, yeah, that's basically it. We didn't do a lot. Okay, then we'll put this here. And I think... Okay, definitely put a crafting table here. 2, 3... Okay. 1, 2, 3. So, 1, 2, 3. Okay. What I would do from here, put this here, 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 and here, so that I'm always forced to be aligned when I'm dropping. As long as I don't touch my arrow buttons, that works great. I can come back with like 8 stacks and build like a second funnel, but feels a bit resource intensive. I maybe should. Should also get wither skeleton skulls. I want a beacon. I also need to unfuck my chest monster. This is a problem, and it's a problem I keep making worse. But I'll unfuck the problem when I have a... There's a sorting system that I think I'd like to try out. It's one of those sorting systems that uses like copper golems as slaves, and you just have them do all the sorting for you. It's so beautiful. Except the problem is, for every chest, I'm going to need... Oh, every 9 chests, I'm going to need a new copper golem. So at that point, I'm wondering if it's more efficient to just build a regular sorting system. Okay, so the copper golem can be like my intro level sorting system, like it can be my beginners, and it can sort out a bunch of... I don't know. Maybe the copper golem... Okay, if I had to think about storage solutions, I'd probably do it like this. Copper golems sort out all the common items. They sort out all the common wood types into like 9 types of chests. Then it sorts out all the common like stone drops from underground into 9 different chests. And then those get fed to like a shulker box loader. And then all of the other things like colored wool, blocks, saplings, dirt, anything that stacks basically. Soul campfires. It gets fed into a system that is... like under a 2nd level, I guess like the second level below, and then that system will sort them out into their individual item categories. But I mean, kind of fucked how they don't have kind of fucked how they don't have their nose from the inside. But I mean, plans can change, and I don't want to spend like 5 months making a sorting system in hardcore Minecraft and then risk dying. I will make a sorting system like that when I have enough items to warrant owning a sorting system like that, you know? Feels feels senseless. Feels like jumping the gun if I do it before. I also need a hoe that has Fortune 3 on it. Actually, we need a lot of shit. I also need a place to live. I'm getting tired of living out of the same villager house. It makes me feel like I'm just another one of them. Makes me feel poor. You gotta build me a nice little castle so I can sit in it and aura farm and do absolutely nothing. I'm thinking actually, because if I look at the place from above, it's like an L shape. I'm thinking I may just round out the corners somehow, or I guess extend the square wall, and then I'll make like a walled off area that is my own personal living space, and then in it we'll put like a little castle, and then the castle will have a basement, and in the basement there'll be a bunch of baby villagers, and I'll be torturing them. I'll be torturing them so that they're like so that they have really adrenalized blood. And then I'll take their blood and make adrenochrome, and I'll drink the adrenochrome and I'll live forever. Yeah. My goals. Hashtag life goals. Oh. Yeah, you know what? Hold on. I can use the cobblestone slabs in there, but I do still need to go find like a jungle, or at the very least I need to find like one bamboo. I can find like a single piece of bamboo. I can start farming scaffolding. I wish there was a jungle explorer map. All we have so far are like swamp explorer maps. Actually, you. No. Wrong guy. You. Nope, wrong guy. Is there a third unemployed villager? I need an unemployed villager. I'm just gonna block this off so these idiots can't like get stuck on the wall before I finish building it. Okay, listen to me. Listen to me very carefully. You guys need to be... one of you needs to be an unbreaking... Oh, fuck, that's a good trade too! Do I prioritize Silk Touch over Unbreaking? You know what? Fuck it. I could make a. There's two more villages. Yeah, you know what? Fuck it. No, Unbreaking first. Nope. Nope. Oh fuck! His mending trade's cheaper than my mending trade. Oh, hello, Latoya James. Welcome to the stream. I'm doing okay. How are you? What of you? Please become an Unbreaking 3 trader. Please. Please, speed, I need this. Infinity. Aqua Affinity. Frostwalker. Curse of Binding. No Enchanted Book. Blast Prot 4. Infinity again. Mending again for more expensive. Loyalty. No trade. Fire protection 2. Channeling for the 4th time. Me. That's me. But imagine if it was gay. Oh yeah, but well, honestly, I'm not willing to pay anyone to do channel art. Looting 2. Thorns 1. Looting 1. Infinity for the 4th time, I think. Fire Aspect 2. Respiration 3. Flame. Lure 2. Frostwalker 1. No trade. Just give me the Unbreaking Book. Yeah, Latoya, I don't really need that stuff. I don't need that, and I'm not paying. I'm unwilling to pay for services like that. Flame, again. God, we need to get these people in a giant trading hall. We can zombify and unzombify them. Why do they move as a giant, like, mass? It's weird, it's like they're a hive mind. I guess I could try leveling this guy up to his max, but he doesn't... See, once he's gotten to, like, the compass and writing implements trade, he usually never introduces a whole new trade. A whole new book trade, at least. Hey, you're unemployed, right? Look, there's a... I hate working with villagers. Yeah, I'm not gonna do that, buddy. I'm sorry. Demonstrator 1. Piercing 4. Smite 3. Infinity for like the 5th time. Loyalty 3 again. No book enchant. No book enchant. No book enchant. No book enchant. I think I'm losing my mind. No book enchant. Am I going insane? Has the game broken on me? Knock back to Density 2. Isn't that game by Bungie? No enchant. Projectile Protection 3. I don't have any water left, but I do have a monster energy. Time to hydrate. The Nectar of the Gods, the 10-calorie special. A mere 10-calorie delight. The Monster Energy Ultra Zero. What's my favorite Monster Energy flavor? It's gotta be the white one because it's only 10 calories. Like the other like low-calorie monsters are just not as good. But if we're talking about like actual calorie flavors, I really fuck with the mango one. The mango mustard energy. The one where it's like they have like a picture of that one Mexican lady. Who's like the Mexican lady death? You see her every like Dia de los Muertos. Yeah, yes, Mango Loco. It goes so hard. But as far as like well, I mean, you can't call any of them healthy. They have aspartame, which causes cancer in rats. But I mean, as far as the light mango or the light calorie options go, I like Ultra Zero the most. I love white monsters. Me describing the types of penises I've been in contact with. Oh, I don't need breach. I don't even have a heavy core. Fuck you, I don't need fire aspect. Oh, so touched twice. Yeah, I'm not gonna do that. I'm just not gonna do that. Come get a job. One of them's actually gonna get Unbreaking 3, and I'm just gonna force of habit break the lectern. Riptide. Yo, my favorite Vance Joy song. Actually, the only Vance Joy song I can name. Knockback. Get a fucking job. Me screaming at my chud son. If I had two twins, I'd name one of them Chudley and one of them Libby. Just to see how long it takes them to come murder me. Dad, why is my sister named Rose? Because your mom loves roses. Is that why I'm named Incredible Gassy? Is that why I'm named Cobson? Is that why I'm named Nothing Ever Happens Jack? Little soy Jack. I don't need density. CP foods. I love CP foods. Do you like CP foods, Sam? CP foods is amazing. Oh my god, Sharpness 5. I think I must be the world's #1 CP enjoyer. I love having food that I can just throw in an air fryer and have ready in 30 seconds. I don't need density. Smite 5 for 64 emeralds is whack. Dad, why am I named Mending? Because I want a mending book. Ooh. Loki. Loki, I could also watch CP all day. Cyberpunk Edge Runners is a masterpiece of animation. It's so good I almost considered naming my channel like the CP Fiend. Uh, imagine imagine that being your internet moniker, the CP Fiend. I love Chris Pratt. I think it's sad that we live in a world of so many CP haters. What the fuck? I think Curse of Vanishing should just not exist in a hardcore world. There's literally no reason for Curse of Vanishing to ever exist in a hardcore world. Everything in the world has Curse of Vanishing on it. Are they just having some sort of fucking conspiracy to just not give me Unbreaking 3? Am I being pranked? Or am I going insane? Have I like clicked past Unbreaking 3 like 5 times and just not done it because I'm evidently insane? I must be mad, right? You're insane. You're in pain. I can tell by what you're saying. Clock strikes 12. Midnight arrives. So cock your guns and sharpen your knives. There's a grand prize for the bat's demise. So knock him dead and bring his head and we'll all celebrate. But tell a lie, if the bat didn't die, it'll be your head that's on the plate. Something something. It's time to do the crime. But tick tock, we're out of time. Come join my circus. I'm recruiting. Uh, I fucking love that. That's gonna be like one of my top 5 internet interactions of all time. The sheer corny energy of Dax, the sheer co-worker music energy of it all. Followed by one rando dropping like a FNAF ass bar. Loki, Living Tombstone is like a generational goat. He's like our generation's Mozart, but people aren't ready to have that conversation. They're not ready to hear what I have to say. How many times have I broken this lectern? I've broken 160 lecterns. I'll break 160 more if it means I get on breaking 3. No. Fucking stop. I don't know if it would make more sense to just try and get Unbreaking 3 as a result of like random enchants. I don't think that's feasible because I dropped like I took all the XP I got from the Ender Dragon and I dropped all of them into trying to get random Unbreaking 3. But none of it paid off. A bunch of mending. I guess mending is just unbreaking if you're lazy. I've spent 2 days trying to get mending, trying to get Unbreaking 3. Please, bro. Please, bro, potato chip. I I need to build that trade hall really soon. I'm going to make it a full-on, like, torture facility. No. The shitty villager trades of instant despair and heartbreak. I feel his pain in my day. Replace this with... I could put a stair here and I could put a chest plate. I could put a... I could put a chest there and I could put a stair on top of it. So that way, we have one more villager freed up and he can potentially become the Unbreaking 3 villager. God willing. Wait, 1, 2, 3? Oh no. I don't want fire aspect. Why do I want an enchant that all 3 bosses are immune to? 4 if you count the warden. No. No. Actually, you know what? I just realized I don't think the Elder Guardian is immune to fire aspect. It's just you only ever fight the thing in the ocean. So, I don't know. Domain effect. God help me. Minecraft villagers try not to make me angry challenge. How rare is Unbreaking 3? I've got mending 3 times in this one break session. I think I've got like every level 3 enchant except the one I want. Should I just make a second lectern and go ham? I'm gonna be insane if this goes on for much longer. I'll be insane and in pain. Aqua Affinity, Smite. Mending for the 4th time. Knockback. That is the 4th time we got mending, right? Yeah, power 1, loyalty 1. Nothing worth noting. Fortune 3, oh my god, that's actually kind of good. Curse of Vanishing. Are you shitting me? Curse of Vanishing. Curse of Vanishing. Both for 16 emeralds. What are the fucking odds? Does God hate me? This just in. God does not like me. More at 11. No enchanted book or multi-shot. I think we need to start torturing these villagers. I think we need to start like waterboarding them. We need to like have them hung upside down over a chamber filled with zombies and like routinely damage them with splash harming pots and then heal them with regen pots. Or zombify and mending for the like 5th time or the 6th time. What is going on with you people? These villagers have had it way too good for way too long. We need to go full Guantanamo Bay on them. Channeling sharpness 4. That's it. That's it. As soon as I got Unbreaking 3, we were waterboarding a villager. Vanishing. Loyalty. But you show some loyalty to your creator and gimme. Fortune 1. Silk Touch. This was just going to be a short stream. This was just going to be a really short stream where we did like a little bit of work. There's 2. Aqua Affinity. Unbreaking. 3. Please. Power 5. Sweeping 1. Multi-shot. Lure 3. Depth Strider 1. Multi-shot. Power 3. Riptide. Curse of Binding. Aqua Affinity. Projectile Protection. Projectile Protection. Breach. I don't even have a mace. Oh no, it's only Unbreaking 1. I'm not combining. Hold on. Unbreaking 3 is 2 Unbreaking 2s, is 2 Unbreaking 1s. I'm not combining 4 books to get Unbreaking 3. Riptide 3. Respiration 1. Is this civil disobedience? Are they just refusing to do what they know they should? Last part 4. Guys, I will take Unbreaking even if it's like a 64 emerald trade. Don't understand. This has become its own mini arc. Its own like self-contained mini arc in the story. Prop 1. Why is no one taking a job? Minecraft villagers try not to be the most unemployed bitchless things in the universe challenge. try getting another mending book. Or let me try getting an Unbreaking 3 book. No. No. How many are we at now? 255. We've broken about 100 lecterns trying to get Unbreaking 3. Well, 95 lecterns. Hello. Welcome to the stream. Not a lot interesting is happening. I've spent 2 days trying to get someone to trade me Unbreaking 3, but it's not working. Hey, while you're out of bed, would you guys like to get a job? I'm on the edge of losing it. Quick charge 2. Falling 2. That's terrible. Respiration 1. Terrible. I don't even know if Respiration 1 has any effect on how long your Minecraft guy can hold his breath. Oh. Well, I've been awaiting myself too. Well, I've actually been awaiting Unbreaking 3 because this is insane. I have rolled the dice 100 times and it has not found my I've not landed on my desired roll once. Closest I've come is Unbreaking 1. Huh. That's weird. Ah, but it's okay. You don't need to donate to be. Oh my god, it's Unbreaking 2. Oh, fuck. Fuck, I may just take it. I may just take Unbreaking 2. Honestly, like don't even worry about it. I'm not really in this for the money. I'm in this for the love of the game. I mean, it is I am thankful. Yeah, that's what I'm gonna end up doing. I wanted to get a clean Unbreaking 3, but no. Oh well. And now I'm gonna have to put on my wings and then fix them. 3. Actually, wait, no, hold on. One of the mending books. Bam, bam. Do you have an XP farm? I have villager trading. We're going to have a farm eventually. We're gonna have an XP farm eventually, but not at the moment. What is a Bleach Resurrection? I haven't named my... Yeah, you know what? We're still going with... Hasien. So I've heard, actually. It's like... Armadillo farms and those new silverfish farms that only drop XP. The ones that come from like an infestation potion, those are like the new meta. I've heard they're like game changers. Okay, a little bit closer to Smite 4. Okay. I'm gonna break that. If you wanna, you know what? No. We're just gonna keep one of them in unnamed, or we're gonna keep one of them in unemployed villager, so that later, when we start breeding villagers, we can... You got a little head start. Good lord. That is an insanely good return on investment. Ah, yup, we have those. I'm an affiliate now. Okay. Yeah, I was just gonna say that, well, yeah, not a lot happened. I just ran over and started cutting this tree down. But yeah, I can't believe that, you know, silver, like, infested potions have that good of a return on investment. That's crazy. I should consider doing that just for, like, in the event I ever need a XP alone farm. A farm that gives, like, only XP. Because that beats out, like, that beats out Ender Dragon farms, first of all. That beats out, most kinds of farms, actually. Raid farms, it beats out. It probably beats out most Blaze farms, unless you have, like a quad spawner and you are willing to run it for a long time. Of course it could require like constant input of potions, but as far as like single use, yeah. As far as like single instance farms, that goes amazing. If I ever need like an industrial amount of XP though, what I'm doing is I'm making one of those zombie piglin farms where it's like the Il Mango design but updated a little. And I could do looting. The combination of looting, having an auto clicker, and having regeneration beacons, so I never really die, even if I'm running out of health. Or even if I run out of food and start starving. That's one good combo if you want to prioritize loot. But if you just want to focus on EXP gain, the best one for that would probably be the Il Mango. No, it's actually single player. It's, yeah, single player hardcore. And we're on day 106, so hey, we've survived 100 days. That's enough for some people to make a whole YouTube video about. Okay, there's that. That's done. What comes next should probably be getting more deep slate for myself. I think that should be the plan. Because we have Unbreaking, we've got our wings. We could probably just resume work on the shit we were doing before. But at the same time, I would like to get Deep Slate, because I want to build at least a catchment tray out of Deep Slate. But we cannot continue doing this forever, because we've been going for 2 hours, and I still have coursework to do. It's not too bad, it's only about 2,500... The typical academia, like typical student bullshit. It's only 2,500 words. I gotta go over an old draft and rephrase, but you know, I still have today, tomorrow, and half of the 5th. So it's not nah. What I'm gonna do is as soon as the stream ends, yeah. As soon as the stream ends, I'm gonna stop goofing off. I'm gonna like put on my lock-in serious face, and then we're gonna look, I'm gonna live on monster energy for the next 70-something hours. Actually, wait. You know what? I don't even need to like only live on monster energy. I could probably, yeah, yeah. I need to definitely got to put my serious face on after this. 2, 3, 4, and then we'll take like 1, 2, 3, 4. Put that up there. Rest of these into sticks, and we could be ready for a pretty long mining trip. Hmm. Except what I might end up doing is instead of building like a, well, no, no, it would make sense to build like a long quarry, or like a like that one that goes depthwise. I think that's the smartest thing to do. Of course, what I think is smart is often not smart at all. Um, hmm. Okay, so it's about 30 pieces of wood in each. We can... Yo, we'll have to manage on 2 stacks. And then we'll make like a 3x5 tunnel. That way, if there is a slime chunk anywhere underneath our base, we can just make it a passive slime farm. And then that will give me a casus belli. It'll give me a valid reason to go mine out a whole chunk, which is nice. Okay. Back to the mine. I can't believe I beat the dragon before I built a proper strip mine. Having a village nearby really makes you do a lot of shit in Minecraft out of order. Like it just turns into like a full trading run. Like your main way to get everything is just trade. I don't know if it fucks with the progression that much, but it kind of feels like it turns progression on its head, you know. Then again, I feel like not having a village, you also go with a very specific like there's like fixed progression routes, and I feel like it's a one or the other. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, place. Yeah, very linear game, but it's the linear game I like. And I wouldn't change anything about, well, okay. No, I would change a lot of things about it, actually. But, you know, 1, 2, 3. No matter how much the game changes, it's still something I love. And that's the, well, okay, you know what? Actually, no, get rid of glow squids. Fuck them. Fuck glow squids and fuck Dream. I hope he dies. But yeah, sorry, I just had to, I just remembered, like, no, I just remembered the stolen mob vote. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Okay, so from here, this is the stair, and then this will be the first block, and then this one. Okay. And, well, okay, it is on bedrock, so it's going to hamper some slime's ability to spawn. But I think this is the best diamond level. It's negative 58 or 59, where diamonds are like the most plentiful in a world. And while I'm doing this, I am also getting myself a shitload of cobbled deep slate and whatnot. So, you know, always good. And tough, we can find something to do with tough, right? If I decide to build all of the villagers in like, okay, if when I decide to build the villagers' houses, I build them all on like upraised, like slightly upraised like ground stilts, or like slightly upraised foundation, I think a mixture of raw tough and polished tough would be pretty good. If not for, well, actually, hold on. 1, 2, place, 1, 2, place, 1, 2, place, 1, 2. You know what? Yeah, it would be a decent combination. But if I do that, maybe if I do that, one thing I could do, because green and like tough, they jar a little. What I could do to make it look a little bit better would be to actually turn all of the grass inside the town into coarse dirt. Because it's like a military wall, right? We built a military wall. I'm just gonna assume that the people inside the town have walked all over the grass until it's dead, and then yeah, just coarse dirt. A mixture of coarse dirt with gravel pathways, and then the gravel pathways, they effectively merge into the bases of the house. Or there's like pathways that go around the entire house, like that's the walk around. But on the inside, there's like just however many of that villager I need, they're basically compacted into like a few small trade stalls. So like each house is effectively a store, or like a workhouse. 1, 2, place, 1, 2, place, 1, 2, place, 1, 2. Yeah. I could see that working out quite well. But yeah, definitely, tough is definitely something worth keeping so that we can use it in future endeavors. Maybe, I don't know. What would I use tough for? Yeah, okay, we could use tough for that. My only problem is, it could create houses that, like, peek over the wall a little bit too much. So if there's a villager in, like, the second level of their house standing on the balcony, assuming I make balconies, and there's a pillager outside on, like, a high bit of terrain, the pillager could definitely just shoot in with a crossbow and get a lucky shot. And if it just got a lucky shot and killed a villager that's really important to me, like it kills my mending villager, I would lose my mind. I would lose my marbles. I'd have to start like a full-on pillager genocide. Like it would be a problem. Polished deep slate, more polished deep slate. I don't know. But hey, we're on day 106. That's cool. We've lived longer than we actually live in most of our hardcore worlds, so kudos to us this time. And soon we're gonna put down stairs so that we can just, you know, slip in and out of this place. Really helped that they updated TNT so that it, you know, drops the blocks it destroys. It's like really good for creating this like mental distinction between man-made explosions and natural explosions. Okay. This guy somewhere. You know what, let's also put the tough in here. And let's put the sticks in there as well. Oh! Damn! Good job, Golem. I was gonna say good job on earning your paycheck, but then I remembered I don't pay you, but I can. I can run around the town and actually pay all of the town's guardians. Nope. Okay. Damn. Okay. Wait. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh my god, we got 6 golems in the town. You know what? Next time we do a level 1 raid, let's just chain them all up next to the main entryway, and leave the door open. I don't think anything's getting through our squad. Good to see the grass has come a little way. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Go all the way up. Do we get launched? If so, how high do we get launched? I feel like a mega church pastor coming out the bottom of the coming out the bottom of the bottom stage. It's wild being this high up and being able to see this much. How much? Okay, you know what? How much can I see now? Oh, I can see to the ice caps. That's cool. I look that way. I can see. Oh my God! I can see Nether Portal Island. That's cool. I can see like I can see to the Dark Oak Forest. I can almost see to the start of the mountain range that I am 100% sure. I don't know how. I have a good eye for like what certain terrain generation means. There's a mountain range in that direction that I'm like 75, you know what, no, that I'm like 80% sure contains a ancient city. But yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. Then we go. Actually, yeah, you know what? I could probably just put the... Oh. Okay. Ominous. Let's put it here. And then what we do is... Wait, but then... Okay. You know what? We can afford to make it a little bit ghetto. Campfires don't hurt you if you touch them from the bottom, right? Yeah, okay, I thought so. Next thing we need is a bunch of slabs, actually, because spiders cannot climb slabs. So, here, go 1, go all around. Ow. Go like 3, 1, 3, 3, 3. Oh crap. You know what, actually, I should probably cover this thing up so I don't accidentally fall into the kill chamber and get smoked, literally. You know what I should be doing? I should be on an adventure to go find bamboo, because this has been... I'm building the farm itself with like none of the things I'm eventually going to need. Options, video settings, where are clouds? Cloud distance, 2 chunks. How do I turn clouds off though? Clouds off. There we go. I'll put clouds on later, it's just, not right now. Okay. So, here. is 8. I have realized that I can just make make some of the spawnable spaces just out of slabs. And every now and then I can stop to look at my base. But yeah, that section, it's basically shaped like an L. If I bring that out, we would have a vaguely rectangular compound, and then in that corner I could build like a living space. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And honestly, the farm that we build probably doesn't need the coverage. We probably don't need to make it one block larger. But it's also, I guess, something that never hurts. Well, actually, it's 8, 16 plus 3, 19. It probably doesn't. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 2. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, we probably don't need to worry about it. Oh, shit, we out. Stack of those. Actually, you know what, since we're building out of them, might as well get like 3 stacks. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. You have no idea how hard it is not to like go 7 every time I count to that godforsaken number. I'm never gonna be able to hear it again in my life without thinking about that stupid fucking 6-7 kid. Okay. So this is the catchment area. So what it is going to look like at the end of this is, we had example, but it's going to look like a giant swastika. So basically, this whole back line is going to be pushing into this water stream. This water stream is going to be pushing that way. This water is the water that's placed here and goes this way is going to be prevented from interfering with this water by a row of signs. Because signs are something that stops water but cannot be, they stop water. That's the main perk that they have. But yeah. So yeah, it's going to be a big, giant swastika, effectively, and the swastika is going to feed the drops into there. And honestly, it's tileable. I can tile it to a point where I can build it with like 3 modules and like 3 tiers, and that will be okay. I can build it with like 15 tiers, so it makes like a freakish amount of mob drops. It's like 2,000 bones an hour. But honestly, if I need a specialist, if I realize that the amount of gunpowder that I'm receiving is insufficient, what I'm just going to do is either spend more time at the farm, start swinging so I kill them with looting, or just make a dedicated creeper-only farm that uses the cats scaring them mechanic to get them all scared into a single hole. And this will cover all of my bases in terms of like general purpose mob farm loot. So as far as like the random drops that a regular mob farm will give you, this is all of them covered. gonna say not too shabby, but the build's not even done yet. It's still too shabby. And I'm going to need a bunch of wood. And I'm also gonna need a bunch of scaffolding, honestly. There's a lot of things I need. Just that's one. That's two. Let's build this retaining wall real quick. And then once we're done, let's put slabs all over the top. I'm sorry, I'm just sitting here doing this and I can't stop hearing the sounds of Dax in my head. I'm just envisioning him as the Joker, like sitting there. And it's starting to bother me a little. Assuming I build it in the center and it only goes out like 6 blocks, there should be no way for a mob to fall outside of here and land in the ocean. And even if they do, that increases the likelihood of them despawning. Like, yeah, so we'll go here. We'll go 2 blocks up. 1, 2, and that's the middle block of the farm. And that's where the scaffolding needs to go, because it is an instant style mob farm. And I'll explain what that does, what function that serves later. But for now, they don't really need to worry about it. What I should instead be worrying about is the fact that I didn't bring up any wood. Like a doof. Whee! You know what would be like a gain of, like an aura gain? If I lit up the bottom of the ocean, right, like right here, and instead I turned this strip of land into a tunnel that descends underground, and then, like, it descends and it's basically a glass cage. It's a glass tunnel I can walk through that will lead me to the bottom of the farm. And I get in something, and then it lifts me up. That'd be nice. Yeah, that'd actually be hella cool. Why did I sigh at the exact same time as they did? What's wrong with me? Anyways, I'm going to get enough signs to... okay, let's say 16... yeah, about 16 signs should be enough. And then the water, that will handle itself. Maybe I've gotten a bit too, like, bold now that I have this Totem of Undying in my hand. Oh. Okay, that's proof of, like, the relative momentum thing, because if he was not falling off a block, that would not have killed, I don't think. I could be wrong. But yeah, his momentum relative to mine is the formula they calculate, I guess. Oh, wait, hold on. That's actually one of the blocks I need. Spruce signs. That's an ugly looking tree. What the f... That's an ugly, ugly spruce tree. Should definitely be enough signs, I think. Actually, I think like this is enough. And if it isn't, we can always just craft more. There's a crafting table up there. We have a bunch of wood in our inventory. We should be able to solve this problem. My concern is how I'm gonna disguise this and make it look like an evil tower. Might be my first mega build, actually. Whee. So, let's say I'm going up here, and let's say... Actually, wait a second. Okay. This wall needs to be brought one block in. That or the water needs to start one block further out. Okay. Yep. And then, oh, but then what do I place this? Decisions. Oh, right. Okay. Damn, it's crazy we gotta train water to do this. Oh, wait, I made it a block too long. I fucked up. I made this thing all block too long. This is entirely my fault. Looking down and seeing like just how small those giant taiga trees look like, it reminds me of something. So I have friends all over the world, and one group of them is from the States, the United States. I don't know if I've ever recorded a video with Adrian, but it is through Adrian that I met Morgan. Basically, Morgan is a friend of Adrian because they played Genshin Impact together for a while. I am a friend of Adrian because I am a friend of Scotty, who is a guy who I met through like the 2015 JoJo's Bizarre Adventure and the heavy metal fandom. It's weird, we were in like two separate fandoms. We had interacted with each other, we'd seen each other before. I followed him on Instagram. I got added to the group chat. I basically became like a member of their circle of friends. I'm happy just thinking about him. But basically, so they've had two Minecraft worlds that I've been invited to. One was a server and one was a realm. And on the realm, actually no, sorry, they were both realms. But one of the realms, they made this build that wasn't super good, but it was super soulful, and I always remember it. They basically tried to make the world tree from Hunter x Hunter. There's like this tree in Hunter x Hunter that is like the biggest tree in the Hunter x Hunter world, except you realize once you reach the top that it's like just a sapling, and there are full-grown versions of that tree on the Dark Continent. And the way they built it was, they put a bunch of those trees, like, they would build to the top, and then they would circle it with, they'd build one of those trees, and then when that tree grew, they'd climb to the top, and then, like, they put staircases in so you could climb up around it, and then on that, you would have, like, on top of the tree that was grown, the giant taiga tree, they would put down 4 blocks of dirt, grow another one, and then when it was grown, they'd replace it with spruce. They'd replace the dirt with spruce. And that, while not a very intriguing, like, technical build, has always been, like, one of the most soulful builds I've seen. Like, I've explained this before, like, soul spelled S-O-V-L, right? Like, it is a build that is soulful, charming, and unique. And now that I'm playing hardcore, not everything needs to be like a mega base that you would like make a whole YouTube video about. Some of it can just be like cute fun. And I was thinking of how charming it would be if I built one of those mega trees, like those Hunter x Hunter mega trees, like up to build limit, because the tree in their world did reach build limit. And I was thinking how cool it would be if I built one of those trees, and I built it to build limit. And yeah. I miss the days of playing Minecraft with them. But we are all busy as hell. Like, they're working. Some of them are in university. I'm in university too, shit. Like, we're all basically starting our adult lives, and while I do this as like this is just like a background event, like, it's like none of us would have the free time. Or if they do, maybe they might. I don't know. Maybe we might eventually come back for like a grand tour, like a grand reunion. But it's not looking likely. We're all busy adults with busy adult lives to live. yeah, there's that. Sorry to bum you guys out if anyone's still here. I didn't. That was not my intention. But basically, yeah. Let me I should have built a bed up here, but thankfully, since I think I slept last night, I think I should be okay. I don't think the phantoms will come get me just yet. Last 8 go here. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, so less of a water swastika than it is like a water windmill, like a water mill. Okay, so we build a platform there, and then atop that platform will be, I believe the timing is 13 repeaters and 1 comparator. I think that's what it is. Basically, that's the optimal timing that one of those circuits operate. Like to have 13 repeaters set to full delay going into a comparator, but I will also need bamboo, which means finding a jungle, which probably means finding a, well, actually getting these fully repaired. Oh shit, no. Then I will need firework rockets. I'll need a considerable amount of firework rockets actually. Shit. I wonder if there's a way for me to build it without using the scaffolding waterlogging trick as the timing method. I don't know. The scaffolding water timer is the one I've used most often. Oh, hello. Shit. No hello. I may end up having to travel on foot. But anyways, any foot travel that I'm doing will have to happen later because I have coursework to do. And I am going to be seeing you guys later. Goodbye.